What's going on, good people? Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, your cash flow queen and founder of the #1 legal tax hack to hire your kids in your own home-based business, so should you choose. Typically, I'm live helping entrepreneurs get your assets in order and go from being stuck and struggling to gaining impact and influence so that you can draw people and attract people to you that need what it is that you offer. So on today's Watch Me Work Wednesday, we're going to run and continue to run with Watch Me Work Wednesday comparatively instead of running this on a Teach You Tuesday, just because I wanted to remain consistent and get this information out to you guys. So as the banner says, today's Watch Me Work Wednesday is actually talking about the beneficial ownership information report. And if you have no earthly idea what this report is, then I definitely would suggest that you stick and stay while I run this play and get you this very crucial information that you actually do need to know. Alrighty, and welcome back. So preemptively, I incidentally had up on the screen my first point of information, and that was one of the methods that I utilize, because remember, anything that I'm sharing with you is typically something that I am actually using. And so when I came upon, honestly, last year, the information about the beneficial ownership information report, I totally ignored it. However, there is a deadline that is quickly approaching. And because there is a deadline that is quickly approaching, I wanted to go ahead and implement the strategy that I have in place and utilize the service. And that is my Legal Shield team and my team of experts that are on standby at the drop of a dime, where I can just tap my app and ask a question. And the question that I went inside of my app and asked was, does Legal Shield or our legal team from Legal Shield help businesses with required filing for the BOI report, which is required by the CTA of 2021. So if you have no earthly idea what this filing is, you don't know anything about it, trust and believe that it is something that small businesses must comply with. And so if you take the opportunity to do a quick Google search, you will find a multitude of information that could potentially overwhelm you. However, it should not, okay? Because it is not the difficult process, right? What this is, it is a document that discloses the individuals who own or control a company, plain and simple. And its purpose is to let the powers that be know who run the company to help with, any type of risk exposure. And so that's quick and easy. We're going to cover in just a moment the 7 things that you need to know about it. But more important, I need you to understand that this is not something to be afraid of. This is something that you should pay attention to. Don't wait an entire year like I did. Thank goodness I'm well within the deadline. And so I did not receive any penalties. And of course, I'm here to help you do the same. Be well within your deadline and not receive any penalties as well. So quick and easy, in case some of you want to click away and don't stay to the end to get this really important information that I'm giving you. This report must include the information about each beneficial owner. So the name, date of birth, address, your driver's license or passport number, and a copy of your ID. Now, there could be additional things that are required depending on what type of small business you're in, but plain and simple, you guys know all of the information that I just shared with you, so you would be able to take care of this on your own. So should you need to, okay? So let's move a little bit further beyond that, and let's talk about what is necessary on your behalf and 7 things that you would need to know to be able to, get this filing done, because again, that is really, really important. So I'm going to drop this onto the screen so that you can understand where I was able to retrieve this information from, the 7 things to know about, this BOI report. And again, what is it? There's the information clear as day on the screen. It is really identifying the owners, right, of the business so that decisions can be made with confidence and within a risk tolerance. Okay. So why is this report so important? Accurate data about this report makes it hard for wrongdoers to hide behind and benefit from ownership in businesses. Okay. And so what does substantial control mean? That information is there for you on the screen. Someone can exercise substantial control over a company in different ways. And there are different regional variations for the definition of substantial control. But as far, as this is concerned, when you add individuals with significant control, to a new concept, as far as the U.S. is concerned, you don't want that senior officer to be able to do and function and move forward in your business. So you want to make sure there is some type of reporting process that documents who is a beneficial owner of a company, because that person is an important decision maker, and that person would be able to truly wreck your vision and dreams, your goals, your purpose for that business. And this is a measure of identifying who or what that is. So who has to file this report? I'm going to give you the link in just a moment for you to see where to do your filing at, but domestic reporting companies, foreign reporting companies, right? So if in some, exemptions exist, and that information is here on the screen as well. But again, this is not public information. Much of I speak to you a lot of times about, that I can see that your businesses are janky, and I can see that you're not properly registered, or your Secretary of State paperwork is out of compliance, that you may have penalties coming up because you haven't done your reporting. That's public information. Okay. So this says, when and how do entities need to file? Let me go right back up here. So you can see who can access it. Okay, this is not a public facing document. As you see, it says under the act, authorities, entities, federal, state, local, tribal officials, along with certain foreign officials, can access this information, right? It's not a public facing information portal similar to your Secretary of State filing. Like if you, and that is required by businesses for their particular state to have a filing for their business, and it is a public record. Literally, I can go and find out, hey, you're running a business in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, New Jersey, New York, and go to their Secretary of State, enter your business information, and it is public information. Hence why, when you go through and get your assets in order checklists and consultation, I caution people against using their home address, because that information becomes public information, public accessible, public data. And you don't want your home address plastered all across, public vehicles. Okay. And so I offer an entire checklist, a consultation that takes you through a step-by-step checklist to get your assets in order so that you can understand how to put in protective measures with regards to your own personal information when you register your business. But back to what we're talking about, this particular required form is not a public-facing document, okay? And then again, let's move on to number 6, when and how do entities need to file? Guys, I'm just telling you, go ahead and get it done. All right, just go ahead and get it done. It's simple. It's easy. It's like, it's a no-brainer. I hate to use that word sometimes, but it's easy and it's peasy. I was able to file mine within, 2 to 3 minutes after my legal team directed me exactly where to go. And I'm helping you circumvent that process by giving you direct access to where you can go and file yours. Okay, it says it right here, and I'm going to pull up the website so you can see how simple it is in just a moment. And so let's move right to the next one. What are the consequences of not filing or misfiling this information? So the penalties for violations or misreporting can be severe. Check out these fees, guys. Anyone willfully violating the reporting requirements. Let me help you with willfully. I'm telling you, you need to file. And if you choose not to file, you are now a part of the anyone willfully violating the reporting requirements because you aren't filing. Okay. And you should file because you're watching this. And I've told you, potentially you need to file if you're a small business owner, you're registered and you're operating and you're walking in your passion and you're making profits and you choose not to report, you're willfully violating. But anyway, they could be liable for penalties up to $500 each day. Guys, do you see that? Penalties of up to $500 each day of continuing this violation. Criminal penalties included up to 2 years of imprisonment and up to a $10,000 fine. Okay, so again, willfully violating, $500 a day, up to $10,000, potential imprisonment. It's simple. Go file it. Let me save you the headache and show you that it is simple to file it. So let's see if I can get to the correct tab here so you guys can see. Okay, everything and its mama wants to not do what I need for it to do. All right, so let's refresh the site. So if you go over to, let's see, I have this here in a drop down so you guys can see it. There you go. So if you go over to, you see it? Everybody see it? FinCEN, FINCEN.gov. Okay, it's going to repopulate you to the BOI e-filing website. But if you simply go to here, FINCEN.gov, you're going to have the option to e-file, right? Or you're going to have the option, you're going to have the option to e-file, or when you click in this area, you're going to have the option to download the PDF and mail it in. And this was the information that I received from my legal team. So I asked them the question and they said, they don't file it for you, but the simplicity of you being able to file it yourself, I'm telling you, don't miss the mark. Go ahead and file it. This is what you'll need. They gave me everything I needed. They gave me the website, access to the PDF, and told me to file it. I filed it and I'm in compliance now because I filed it. So I have several clients that may not know about this. And on today through next week, I'll be reaching out, just verifying if you know that you have to file. And if you don't know that you have to file, getting you the information, letting you know that you do have to file so that you can file, okay? And so that you can be in compliance. And again, if you have a business and you're not sure whether or not you need to file, then definitely take the opportunity to go to get your assets in order. MartinaBrittYelverton.com. That's GYAIO, get your assets in order, right? MartinaBrittYelverton.com. Go ahead and check out, request a consultation, get your downloadable checklist so we can go through that checklist and check and make sure that you have everything in order before you even file, okay? So that you can then file. And again, filing is simple. If you need help, click the help option here. Here's some downloadables for you. But guys, the form itself, and I have one open over here. Here we go. It's simple. If you want to look through this form just to make sure that you have all of this, you can fill this form out directly on your computer. It looks like a lot, but I'm telling you, it's information you yourself know. You know your own name, your date of birth, your address, your driver's license number or passport number, and you have a copy of your ID. You know your business information, your business EIN. You have all that information. You can fill this report out yourself. However, if for one reason or another, you don't want to do that, then go ahead and go to get your assets in order. Go ahead and request this checklist and this consultation on today, and I will help you fill it out and file it. That's how simple it can be, okay? So there is a small investment to recoup that time, to get that checklist, to hold that consultation, and for us to do the filing for you. It's very minimal. Hop in, get it done, okay? It's that simple. You need to get this done. You need to not face $500 per day, up to $10,000 penalties financially, or according to your time, imprisonment. You can do this without having to incur that type of disruption to your life. So if I were you, I would go ahead and go over to fincen.gov. I would go ahead and get the PDF, look through it, and make sure you have all your ducks in order. Then I would go ahead and go over to the website, fincen.gov. I would go ahead and get started with the reporting. Here you can download the PDF, but I've already told you, go ahead and download the PDF, look over it, make sure you have everything that you need to be able to complete it. Then I would suggest that you go ahead and prepare and submit it. When you do that, it's going to take you into the website. It's going to be as simple as information. Click, point, type, submit, next, whatever. And at the end, you're going to hit that you submitted it. You're going to wait. Then you're going to get an email that says that you have completed it. All right. And let me see if I can get that one open on my end. And you're going to get your email that says, hey, the beneficial ownership information report filing was successful. That's how simple this process can be for you. So should you take this information, and so should you move forward. Now, again, like I say, if you want to have a team of legal experts on the ready with the tap of an app, then definitely go to getyourassets.in-order.com. All right. So if you want to go ahead and go to getyourassets-in-order.com, that's going to take you over to the Family First Design service that I provide. You can go ahead and select that you would like to hop on into a membership for a small business, pay a small $49 fee. If we go to the small business option, you can start at $49. You can add on any additional supplements that you need, and you can have, for this price per month, a team of legal experts on the ready to help you in your small business. There are so many benefits that you would need, that you would have when you have a law firm for your business. It is a business write-off. There are so many things that they help you with. So look at all of these options that you have for the fee that you choose. All right. You have an essentials plan. You have a small business plus plan and a pro plan that gives you all of these with the tap of an app. You need this in your business to protect, safeguard, and ensure the healthiness, right? The stability, the protection of your business. Okay. And this is what we offer. So yes, you need it. Yes, you need to file. Yes, and yes, there is a deadline. My suggestion is that you go ahead and get it done immediately. Okay? You have heard it from me. I don't want you guys to be willfully, let me see if I can find that again. I don't want you guys to be willfully, I can't even say it right. I don't want you guys to be willfully violating any of the reporting requirements. I want you guys to stay here with us, out here in these internet streets, making your money. So literally, that is my time for today. I wish you the best in business. I would love to be able to assist you get your assets in order. That is get, G-E-T-Y-O, assets, A-S-S-E-T-S, assetsinorder.com if you need to get that consultation. Otherwise, if you'd like to have a legal team on the ready for you, then go to getyourassets correct professional pronunciation, assetsinorder.com, and that will allow you to opt into, you know, a small business plan that fits your business and your business needs. Thank you again for your time on today. I greatly appreciate it. All to your success. Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton, here to help and serve you, safeguard and protect your business, to help you do what it is that you are passionate and purpose to do. And my goal, my daily goal, is to brand you, educate you, and to help you get your assets in order so that you can leave a legacy, or better yet, so you can just live one. I'll catch you guys on the next Watch Me Work Wednesday. Enjoy your day to your success.